Neki Karan. Very nice. God bless you. Now, we are running against time already. Naro, put this on for me. And we will, please forgive us. We wouldn't be able to have too many songs today, but Vinesh still didn't get a chance to sing. So, Vinesh, how about if we have your song right now, 2 verses? You want to play yourself, or you want Didi Kavita to play for you? You make up your mind.
I'll play.
You play? Okay, go play. And let Aditya play this. Aditya, get ready. We will coordinate between Naveen and Raju today. Namaste. We'll coordinate between Naveen and Raju today. Oh, namaste. That's a nice bouquet. Wow. Tell us your name. Shamo. Oh, very nice. Oh, you know her. Very good. Shamo, thank you for bringing very nice. Thank you for bringing beautiful flowers. Look at this. Lift it up, Anne. Look. This alone embodies the smile Shamo has in her heart. Thank you so much, Shamo. From her garden. Okay, she's gonna plant a garden like that in my yard too. Very nice. Go, Vinesh. Please pardon us, we wouldn't be able to accommodate all the singers today because of a very tight program that will begin at 11 o'clock, and we have to finish our weekly satsang. So please bear with us. Thank you so much. Give our little Vinesh a round of applause. Now, thank you. Now, as I told you, we have to begin. We have a very time-constraining program. A very honored guest has already arrived. I will announce his name in a minute, but he's the head of the entire Arya Samaj here in the Americas, and we welcome him. I will tell you his name in a moment. He has come specially for this program. Let Didi play now, son. Let Didi Kavita play, and we'll bring perhaps you all later on. Good. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Happy 19th anniversary of the Gurukul to all of you. I know that's hard for you to say back, but we are very, and our guest, whose name I will announce in a moment, he knows the importance of this day in the evolving history of the Gurukul in this country, and so he has left India. When they called him, he was in India. He left India, he left his home, and he came here. But Satish is here to introduce him a little later. That's why I'm not calling his name. But God bless all of you. It's a wonderful day. Last night we had a very decent turnout. I hope we can get the turnout again as we move on into the minutes. But may God bless us. We'll now begin our Sandhya in an abbreviated form. Please work with us, putting our palms together. Let's bow to God. Namaste Satete. Let's bow to God for giving us this wonderful day of September 19th, which is actually Monday, but we're doing it today because today is Sunday. Let's bow to God that this wonderful day came for all of us. Put your palms together.
Namaste Satete Jagat Karanaya Namaste Chite Sarvalokashayaya Namo Dvaita Tattvaya Mukti Pradaya Namo Brahmane Vyapine Shashvataya Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhusya Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva
Dhiyo yo naha prachodayat. Motivate our intellects, O God, that we continue teaching online, teaching in person, traveling to different countries, providing support services, and giving the work of Rishi Dayananda the scope it needs to rise among human communities. Om Bhur-Bhuvah
Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo naha prachodayat Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo naha prachodayat Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo naha prachodayat Atha Sandhyopasana Vidhi Prarabhyate Atha cha Manam Om Shanno Devi Rabhishaya Apo Bhavantu Pita शन्योरभिश्रवन्तु नः। ॐ वाक् वाक्, ॐ प्राणः प्राणः, ॐ चक्षुः चक्षुः, ॐ श्रोत्रं श्रोत्रम्, ॐ नाभिः, ॐ हृदयम्, ॐ कण्ठः, ॐ शिरः, ॐ बाहुभ्यां यशोबलम्, ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठे, ॐ भुः पुनातु शिरसि, ॐ भुवः पुनातु नेत्रयोः, ॐ स्वः पुनातु कण्ठे, ॐ महः पुनातु हृदये, ॐ जनः पुनातु नाभ्याम्, ॐ तपः पुनातु पादयोः, ॐ सत्यं पुनातु पुनः शिरसि, ॐ खं ब्रह्म पुनातु सर्वत्र। ॐ भूः, ॐ भुवः, ॐ स्वः, ॐ महः, ॐ जनः, ॐ तपः, ॐ सत्यम्, ॐ भूः, ॐ भुवः, ॐ स्वः, ॐ महः, ॐ जनः, ॐ तपः, ॐ सत्यम्, ॐ भूः, ॐ भुवः, ॐ स्वः, ॐ महः, ॐ जनः, ॐ तपः, ॐ सत्यम्। अथ अघमर्षणमन्त्राः। ॐ मृतं च सत्यं चाभिधातपसो ह्यजायत, ततो रात्रयजायत, ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः। ॐ समुद्रादर्णवादहि संवत्सरो अजायत, अहोरात्राणि विदधत्, विश्वस्य मिषतो वशी। ॐ सूर्याचन्द्रमसो भ्राता यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत्, दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमतो स्वः। अथ मनसा परिक्रमा। ॐ प्राचीरिगग्निरधिपतिरसितो रक्षितादित्या ईशवः, तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो, रक्षितृभ्यो नमः, ईशुभ्यो नमः, एभ्यो अस्तु। योऽस्माद्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्भे दध्मः। ॐ मुद्वयं तमसस्परि स्वः पश्यन्त उत्तरम्, देवं देवत्रा सूर्यमघन्मज्योतिरुत्तमम्। ॐ मुदुत्यं जातवेदसं, देवं वहन्ति केतवः, दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम्। ॐ चित्तं देवानामुदगादनीकम्, चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्याग्नेः, आप्राद्या वा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षम्, सूर्यात्मा जगतस्तुषश्च स्वाहा। ॐ तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्तात् शुक्रमुच्चरत्, पश्येमाशरदाशतम् जीवेमाशरदाशतम्, शृणुयामाशरदाशतम्, प्रभवाम शरदः शतम् अधीनः स्याम शरदः शतम् भूयश्च शरदः शतात् भूयश्च शरदः शतात् भूयश्च शरदः शतात् अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरुमन्त्रः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। हे ईश्वर दयानिधे भवत्कृपयानेन जपोपासनादिकर्मणा धर्मार्थकाममोक्षाणां सत्यसिद्धिर्भवेयः तत ईश्वरं नमस्कुर्यात्। ॐ नमः शम्भवाय च मयो भवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च हे मंगलेश शंकर मंगल करो हमारा पावन प्रकाश पाए परमार्थ पुण्य धारा परिचार पे फिरा दो अवधर अगाधदानी तेरी शरण में आया है भक्त यह भवानी अब अंत में प्रभु जी तुमको नमन करे हम वेदों के ज्ञान द्वारा जीवन सफल करे हम जीवन सफल करे हम जीवन सफल करे हम। And now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies to burning hearts abound. Thy blessings in my right desire shine. I also thank thee for thy rule benign, thy kind protection and thy blessings sweet. And those who are dreaded foes of mine, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet. Yes, God, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Iti Sankhyoupasana Vidhi Samaptah.
Come off stage. आर्य समाज करता वेद का प्रचार है। दीदी रेणुका, बहन चलो, ब्रिंग दीदी रेणुका।
वेद का प्रचार
बबीता
आज भी है और कल भी।
पंडिता इंद्रावती, युवन पंडिता अमृता, मेघ अमृता कुंद करे।
वेद का प्रचार है, वेद का प्रचार है, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा। आर्य समाज करता वेद का प्रचार है, वेद का प्रचार है, आज भी है
कष्ट आए मगर
उनसे ना घबराया, लाठी छुरी गोली के आगे सीना हराया। कितने ही कष्ट आए मगर उनसे ना घबराया, लाठी छुरी गोली के आगे सीना हराया। आर्यों की फौज का वो योगी सरदार था, योगी सरदार था, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा। आर्य समाज करता वेद का प्रचार है, वेद का प्रचार है, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा।
Today, Pandita Indravati and Big Pandita Amrita will handle the Kund. I have space for one more person to sit up on stage. I don't know if Pandita Sai would like to sit because she wasn't well, really not well, but she gets upset when I say certain things, but I have to say it today. Sai, would you like to sit? Would you like to? The choice is yours. Okay, give her a chair, Anne. Thank you. She was extremely sick. Put it on this side so she can sit with Babita. Is there any person who would like to sit for a really important reason? I can accommodate two more. I can accommodate two more. Make up your mind. Maharshi Dayananda ne आने के हमको I'm waiting on you.
विष पी करके गया, जगत को अमृत पिलाया।
महर्षि
दयानंद ने आने के हमको जगाया, विष पी करके गया, जगत को अमृत पिलाया। जहर पीने वाले से भी किया उसने प्यार था, किया उसने प्यार था, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा। आर्य समाज करता वेद का प्रचार है।
Pandit, come in your position. Come, Shani, come.
और कल भी रहेगा, और कल
Naveen, the next player will be Raju. Thank you. Okay, all of you Pandits take your positions. Close your ranks. Close your ranks. Go down. Go down. Aditya, give this to Mata Pandita Gayatri. Pandita Sai.
द्वितीय प्रहराणे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे कलियुगे कलिप्रथम चरणे अस्मिन् राक्षस विक्रम संवत्सरे आश्विन मासे कृष्ण पक्षे रविवासरे नवमी तिथौ आर्द्रा नक्षत्रे गर्करणे व्यतिपात योगे क्वींस नगरे न्यूयॉर्क प्रदेशे अमेरिका देशे महर्षि दयानंद गुरुकुले आर्य समाज मंदिरे अयं साप्ताहिक सत्संगः प्रारभ्यते अयं साप्ताहिक सत्सङ्गः प्रारभ्यते अयं साप्ताहिक सत्सङ्गः प्रारभ्यते.
And look around and see if there is any other Pandit, Namaste Beti, from either Arya Samaj or Sanatan Dharam. And if you see them, bring them up on stage. Athachamanam. Now, Leani and Padmini, I may need an extra Pandit on both sides to give Achman. Please get up. Thank you. Take one Pandita, give them an extra golota with water. And don't stretch. Doesn't look nice when you all stretch. For all of you, please place your right palm into your left palm, including Naveen. Put your right palm into your left palm and let us sip this water. Oh God, let coolness come to our heart and let us speak and interact with everyone else in coolness as we execute the missionary work of Rishi Dayananda, Arya Samaj, Ved, Gurukul, and everything else. Let's go. Amrita. Jaco. Om Amrito
Pastanamasi Swaha. Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yesha Shrimai Shri Shayatam Swaha.
Keep our body limbs strong as we touch our body limbs with the coolness of this water. May our body limbs be strong as we become missionaries of Vedic Satya Sanatan Dharma, Arya Samaj, Rishi Dayananda, and Gurukula. Let's go. Om
Vangasestu Om Nasorme Pranostu Om Akshanorme Chaksharastu Om Karnayorme Shrotamastu Om Bahurme Balamastu Om Urvorma Ojoastu Om Arishtani Mengani Tanustanvame Sahasantu
Atheshwarastuti Prarthanopasana. Om Om Vishwani Deva
Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadram Tanna Asuva Yadbhadram Tanna Asuva Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jataha Patireka Saradhara Prithvi Yamuteva Kasmai Devaya Avishavideva Om Prajapati Natvaretanyyo Vishwajatani Parita Babhuva Yatamaste Johomastanu Astu Vayam Shyama Patayorayena Om Agni Naya Supatharai Asman Vishwani Deva Mayunani Vidwan Yudhyasmat Juhararnamevo Bhurishanti Nama Uktim Videva. हे सकल जगत के उत्पत्ति करता समग्र ऐश्वर्युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप सर्व सुखों के दाता परमेश्वर आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए जो कल्याणकारक
गुण कर्म स्वभाव वाले पदार्थ हैं, वे सब हमको प्राप्त कराइए. To take the message out there, O God, and to make Guyana a powerful branch of this Gurukul in New York and Guyana, we need, O Master, for you to help us. Take away our challenges. We can never be free from challenges, but help us lessen our challenges. Let us reach out there to educate human minds, and let goodness, beauty, and benevolence descend in our hearts. Om Agnimide Purohita Yajnasya Devamritvijotaram
Ratnadhatam
Om Swasti Pantha
Manucharema Surya Chandramasa Viva Punardarpanata Janata Sangame Mahi.
इति संक्षेपतः स्वस्ति वाचनम् अथ शान्तिकरणम्. ॐ शन्न इन्द्राग्नि
भवतामहोभिः शन्न इन्द्रा वरुणा रातहव्या शमिन्द्रा सोमा सुविताय शम्योः शन्न इन्द्रा पूषणा वाजसातो.
ॐ शन्नः सोमो
भवतु ब्रह्मशन्नः शन्नो ग्रावाणः शमुसन्तु यजाः शन्नः स्वरुणा मित्रयो भवन्तु शन्नः प्रस्वः शमवस्तु
Vedi Atha Shiva Sankalpa Mantra. I'm leaving soon to depart and go where I have to go. May the minds of all of you in this Gurukul, all of you, be filled with, you tell me, be filled with beautiful and benevolent thoughts. Hurt no one, talk down to no one, give everyone a chance to rise, embrace everyone, and move forward. Om, Om Yajjagrato
Duramudeti Devam Tadu Suprasya Tathaivaiti Durangamam Jyotisha Jyotirekam Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu.
ॐ
Susharthirashvani vayan manushya Niliyate bishubhirvajnaiva Ritpratishtam yajajiram javishtam Tanme manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu.
Put your palms together, everybody, and bow. Tanme
Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu.
Can you give us one gift, O God? Give the leadership of the Arya Pratinidhi Sabha of America, the leadership of the United Arya Samaj Federation, the leadership at the USA Arya Samaj, the Arya Spiritual Center, Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula, Bronx Arya Samaj, other Samajes, even other Sanatan Mandirs. Give them the courage that they may never be afraid. And may they fearlessly but lovingly take God's message to as many doors as possible. Om Abhayam Mitra.
Abhayam Mitra Abhayam Jata Abhayam Purusha Abhayam Nakam Abhayam Divanaha Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu. Iti Sankshepatah Shanti Karanam
Rathagni Pradipanam.
Kavita Didi, can you allow Big Amrita Didi to play this song? Dhanya hai tujhko ay rishi. Go, Beti. All of you stand. Raju, take the drum. Let Kaviraj and Nolan, let Dada Raju play this one. Take that scale, Beti. Put your palms together. Ajay and Sato, bring that photograph from the back quickly, quickly. Children, make a midway passage. Today you wouldn't come up, but you'd have your palms clasped. Thank you, Rishi Dayananda, for saving us. We were sleeping for centuries. Thank you for waking us up. Look at on the stage and the picture on your right. And look at Rishi Dayananda there in front of 100 people in the garden of Shri Manik Chand in Bombay on April the 10th, 1875. And he was establishing his Arya Samaj, the way you establish. And if you can, look on your left-hand side, look at the first picture, Swami Shraddhanand. And he established Gurukul Kangri in 2002, in 1902. But for us, 1903, because we established this President Ji in 2000 and, by Krishan, 2020, I forgot the date. Anybody remembers the date that Gurukul was established? 19 years ago would be 2003. 1900 I will say 3 for now, and 2003. He is the father of the Gurukul movement. Look, we have a leader of the Arya Samaj. I'm not calling his name yet, but in Sati will. A leader, our leader, hemispheric leader is here, coincidentally and meaningfully, significantly, to 1903 and 2003, 100 years later. All of you, whether you're here or online, all of you are very fortunate. Amrita Beti, put your palms together. Dhanya hai tujhko ay Rishi. Thank you, Rishi Dayananda. You saved us and you awakened us. Go.
धन्य है तुझको ऐ ऋषि, तूने हमें बचा लिया। धन्य है तुझको ऐ ऋषि, तूने हमें बचा लिया। सो के लुट रहे
We were sleeping for centuries.
तूने हमें जगा।
And you came and you woke us up. We thank you, Rishi. We thank you for Arya Samaj. We thank you for Ved. And we thank you for Gurukula. When you came, we were blind. But then we got eyesight again to see. You may go back, Sato and Ajay. The Reverend Bhai Derek Durgana has arrived. Bhai Derek ji, please have a seat. Thank you. All of you watch as this fire is being kindled. Go Kavita, go Amrita. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha. Om Bhurabhuvah Swadhyaiva Bhumna Prithviva Varuna Tasyase Prithvi Devaya Jani Stretch your right hand forward. Om Udbudhya
Swagni Pratijagrehi
Babita, think of your mom and dad and the contribution to the Arya Samaj that they made in Vekana. Bow all of us. Devascha Devascha May all the Pandits and the Yajamanas now be seated. Please be seated. Om Ayanta
Idma Atma
Jata Vedastene Jasva Vardhasva Chedha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadhina Samedhaya Swaha Idam Agnaye Jata Vedase Idannam Mama
Om Samidhagnim
Novasyata Gritay Bodhayata Titim Asmin Havya Juhotana Susamidhaye Shochishe Gritam Tivram Juhotana Agnaye Jata Vedase Swaha Idam Agnaye Jata Vedase Idannam Mama
Tantva Samidbhirangiro
Gritena Vardhayamasi
Brihachochaya Vishtya Swaha Idam Agnaye Angirase
Idannam Mama
Atha Panchagrita Hutayaha Om Ayanta
Idma Atma Jata Vedastene Jasva Vardhasva Cheda Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadhina Samedhaya Swaha
Idam Agnaye Jata Vedase Idannam Mama Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedastene Jasva Vardhasva Cheda Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadhina Samedhaya Swaha Idam Agnaye Jata Vedase Idannam Mama Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedastene Jasva Vardhasva Cheda Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadhina Samedhaya Swaha Idam Agnaye Jata Vedase Idannam Mama Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedastene Jasva Vardhasva
स्वचेदवर्धय शास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदन्नं मम.
Fifth and final time.
ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेदस्ते मे यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय शास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदन्नं मम.
अथ जल प्रसेचनम्.
All of you around the kunda, please stand. Pandita, please make it representative. They have to hold on to each other's hands. May peace symbolized in these flowing waters flow into the hearts of all of us. Today we take special cognizance of Bhai Samesh and his team. I see Bhai Shiv is at the back there. I don't know who else is in the audience, but we take special cognizance of Samesh and Monesh and Shiv and Lakshmidat and even Jamie, although she only bought pizza for them, and all of the people who contributed to the construction of this building. We thank all of you. Time will move on, but your name will live on. God bless all of you. Bendang, we take cognizance of Babita's mom and dad. They both passed. We take cognizance of Minesh and his brother. They're sitting. We take cognizance of Bahin Lakshmi. She was born on September the 17th. I wouldn't tell you how old she is, but she was born on September the 17th. And I don't know, Tota Ram, who is, let me see your face. Sai is recovering. And Paro is there with her daughter. We thank all of them. Bendang.
Aditeyanumanyaswa Om Anumate Anumanyaswa Om Saraswati Anumanyaswa Om Deva Savita Prasuvayajam Patim Bhagaya Devyo Gandharva Ketapu Ketanah Punatu Vachaspatir Vachanah Swayatu.
Four offerings for offerers unto mom and dad and children and Haman and worship of God. We make offerings today. Any house that has mommy and daddy on their path of duty and they bring forth children and they are disciplined by the worship of God, that home is destined to succeed. Go, Om Agni.
Agnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Idannam Mama Om Somaya Swaha Idam Somaya Idannam Mama Om Prajapate Swaha Idam Prajapate Idannam Mama Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idannam Mama.
अथ घृत सामग्री आहुतयः.
Om Suryo Jyotir Jyoti Surya Swaha Om Suryo Varcho Jyotir Varcha Swaha Om Jyoti Surya Suryo Jyoti Swaha Om Sajur Devena Savitra Sajurusha Sendravatya Joshanah Suryo Vetu Swaha Om Agni Jyoti Jyotiragni Swaha अग्निर्वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा
ॐ अग्निर्ज्योतिर्ज्योतिरग्निः
स्वाहा ॐ सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरात्रेन्द्रवत्या जुषाणो अग्निर्वेतु स्वाहा
ॐ भूरग्नये
प्राणाय स्वाहा इदमग्नये प्राणाय इदं मम
ॐ भूर्वायवे प्राणाय स्वाहा
इदं वायवे प्राणाय इदं मम
ॐ स्वरादित्याय व्यानाय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय व्यानाय
इदं मम
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः इदं मम
Minish's mom, come a minute, please.
ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो स्वाहा ॐ यामेधां देवगणाः पितरश्चोपासते तया मां मध्यमेधयाग्नि मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव स्वाहा ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो भूयिष्णान्ते नमोतिं विधेम स्वाहा अथ पूर्णाहुतिरूप आकारवाज्यभागाहुतयः ॐ अग्नये स्वाहा इदमग्नये इदं मम ॐ सोमाय स्वाहा इदं सोमाय इदं मम ॐ प्रजापते स्वाहा इदं प्रजापते इदं मम ॐ
Hold a minute. Audience, can you say swaha? I'll go over this. Let me hear a sweet swaha from you. Om Agnaye Idam Agnaye. A little louder. Om Somaya Idam Somaya. Om Prajapataye Idam Prajapataye. Om Indraya Idam Indraya. Mike, Om Bhuragnaye.
ॐ भूरग्नये स्वाहा इदमग्नये इदं मम ॐ भुवर्वायवे स्वाहा इदं वायवे इदं मम ॐ स्वरादित्याय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय इदं मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः इदं मम.
While the Havan is going on, our son Sanjeev is going around taking pictures. I know we are all not very handsome and pretty people like somebody sitting at the back there, but try to look nice so you can get nice pictures. please look handsome so some nice pictures can be taken of you all, both of you. I just would like to say something quick to Bahin Renuka. We have an extra additional gift for every one of you, and I'm asking her to give out the gift now. Our two children, Minesh and Jitesh, are going back to school. They didn't get an opportunity to make an offering. So both brothers, Jitesh behind Minesh, behind. Mommy and Daddy. Mom is here, Daddy is not here. Mommy, come up. Chachi, come up. Chacho, Kimraj, can you come and bless them? Yes, she has a gift. I gave it to her. I gave it to her. Bahin Renuka ji, if you can hear me, please come forward. Come, Kimraj. If I were tall like you, I would have conquered this world. This is the time to give out that thing. The one we give them things. Take flowers and shower it on your children. Look at mommy and look at Chacho and look at Chachi and say, put your hands together, Jitesh. We will do well at school, mommy, Chachi and Chacho. And we will excel in such a way, not only academically, but also in conduct. We will do nothing to embarrass you all, oh mom, oh Chacho, oh Chachi. Hold your brother's hand and lead him around. बच्चे मन के सच्चे slowly
सारे जग की आँख के तारे
हा हा
ये वो नन्हे फूल है जो भगवान को लगते प्यारे बच्चे मन के सच्चे
हाँ बच्चे
मन के सच्चे
सारे जग की आँख के तारे हा 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 ये वो नन्हे फूल है जो भगवान को लगते प्यारे बच्चे One verse.
खुद रूठे खुद मन जाए फिर हम जोड़ी बन जाए झगड़ा जिसकी साथ करे अगले ही पल फिर बात करे झगड़ा जिसके साथ करे
Right there.
अगले ही पल फिर बात करे इनको किसी से बैर नहीं इनके लिए कोई डर नहीं इनका भोलापन मिलता है सबको बाह पसारे बच्चे मन के
Om Agninaya Supatharaya Yasman
विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान्
Yuyodhyasmatjuhura
जुहुरानमियो
Bhuyishtante
नमोक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा
Om. We will be honorable with you, Mommy, Chacho and Chachi, and we'll be respectful and obedient. Om Anuvrataha
पितुः पुत्रो
Matra Bhavatu
सम्मनः
Jaya Patye
मधुमते
Vacham Varata Bhadraya Swaha Om Matridevo Bhava Swaha Pitridevo Bhava Swaha Give them garlands, Pandita.
आचार्य देवो भव स्वाहा ओम अतिथि देवो भव स्वाहा
Go to your mommy, your chachi, your chacho and touch their feet. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu. Go to your mommy, your chachi and your chacho.
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु
Ma Vidvishavahe. Om like to go around the fire at least one time? Bring your daughter. God bless you, Minesh. You are a rising star in this Gurukul, child. And Jitesh, tell everybody what you want to become.
A police officer.
Very good. Give him a round of applause. Very good. Very nice. Om kitna pyar jagati hai. Kitna Mommy, you were so nice to me, Mom. Thank you for coming to Gurukul, to Mandir today. You protected me breath after breath and step after step. श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती पग पग प्राण बचाती है कितना प्यार करती है माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी कितना प्यार Give Priya a garland when she's done. When she's done. Om Agni Naya Supatharaya Asman
Vishwani Deva Vayanani Vidva
Yuyodhyasmat Johoran Bhuyishtante
Namoktim Videva
Swaha. Priya, take that garland. Garland your mom, touch her feet and tell her, thank you, Mom. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahavidyam Karvavahe Tejasminavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om. I will take Sai first, then I'll take Lakshmi second, and then I'll take Babita last. I'm going to do a special sanskar for her. God bless you, Priya Beti. Thank you. Lovely child. Thank you. Please keep showing the leadership at Gurukul. Thank you. Thank you, Paro. Sai was extremely sick. As you saw, she wasn't sitting flat. She had severe challenges. I can't tell you what they are, but she's still not too well. I asked her not to come. Come, Bhai Jagdev. Come. Put this. Okay. I apologize for not coming to Mandir for 3 weeks. I went to Schenectady with my sisters who had come from Guyana, and I got very sick, and I was in Albany Med. Om Nahi Chahiye Rang Mahal Na Dhan Da. I don't want riches, God. All I want is contentment and health.
संतोष करा कि घर घर में खुशियारी हो सदा सुख की हरियाली हो नहीं चाहिए
Right there, Sai.
रंग महल
Om Tachakshurdevahitam
पुरस्तात् शुक्रमोच्चरम्
Ashyema
शरदः शतम्
Jivema
शरदः शतम्
Shrinuyama
शरदः शतम्
Prabravama
शरदः शतम्
Adinaha Syama
शरदः शतम्
Bhuyascha
शरदः
Shata Om Vishwani Deva
सवितर्
Duritani
परासुवा
Yad Bhadram Tan
आसुवा
Yad Bhadram
आसुवा स्वाहा
Give Bhai Jagdev a garland, and he alone will garland her, telling her, Sai, the fact that you have been feeling better a little bit, it's a victory for both you and me and our son Indravesh. We thank God. Garland her, garland her, garland her. And Sai, put your palms together and say namaste to him. You mightn't be able to touch his feet. I know you're not well. If you, okay, God bless you. Thank you. Om. You may now go on this side. Lakshmi. Tare, tare kitne neele. Come Charmi, come over this side and help us sing this song.
तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे
तेरी उम्र है उतने साल जितने नील गगन पे तारे 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 कितने नील गगन पे
तारे तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे
वो है कितने प्यारे
फूलों से प्यारा तू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू ओ हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू लोग हैं कितने न्यारे लोगों से प्यारा तू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू ओ हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू आज गले लग जा मेरे दिल के सहारे तारे तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे ओ तारे तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे
ओम हिरण्यगर्भः समवर्त
तथाग्रे
भूतस्य
जातः पतिरेकाः
सदाधार पृथिवी
कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम स्वाहा
Hey Lakshmi, what your mom is still around? What was mommy's name? Say that again. Bodhvati. And your daddy's name? Raghunandan. You remember your mom. You remember your dad. You love your parents, Laksh. You remember your husband. You like your husband, Lakshmi. Om Sahan. May God protect me and my husband as we think of our parents on both sides. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Sahaviryam Tejasvina Ma Vidvishavahai Swaha. Pandita Sunita, give Bhai Nalo a garland. He alone will garland Lakshmi and tell her that the fact that she has reached this age, I have the number here, but I can't release it because my friend Dr. Vishnu Visram will tell you, you cannot betray and pronounce the age of ladies. It's a violation of social ethics. Am I right? You ask a lady, how old are you? She would say, none, meaning none of your business, especially African American ladies. I used to trouble them at school and say, how old are you? None of your business, Dr. Satish. Go to your office. Om Samanjantu Vishve Deva Samapo Hridaya Samatarishwa
Samdhata
Samudeshtri Laksh, he will garland you, you'll touch his feet. And if you wish, you can give him a light hug if you so desire. If you really like him. Give them a big round of applause. Happy birthday to you. Hold a minute. Kaviraj, play this. Hold a minute. Kaviraj, play this quickly. Quickly. Give him the mic. Somebody give him a mic for his tabla. Give him
Guruji,
mic.
it's okay. It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
I want you to play Kaviraj.
No, Guruji, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, Kaviraj, I'm Guruji and I'm telling you.
Let Dada and Naveen play. Sorry.
You sure?
Yeah.
Go. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Lakshmi.
Happy birthday to you.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिन ये आए, तुझे हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू। Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Mataji.
Happy birthday.
Okay, thank you. Now, Babita, you and your daughter, Aliyah, come child. What's her other name? Vivika. Vivika, you have anything you can put on your head for me? Thank you. Yes, very good. Come, Vivika. These children have grown. I didn't see this family for years. But Babita, the mother over there, is my sister from Dhaniram Chacha's side. My dad and her dad were close friends when my dad went to Wakenham to plant 6 acres of rice. And her father used to bring milk for my dad when there was nothing to eat in the so-called Dambog Baknam. And my dad always introduced us, this is your Dhaniram Chacha. And when we would go to Wakenham, we would always visit them. They used to live in a logie initially, and I shouldn't say this, I don't want to embarrass them, but things were not the very best economically. But Chachi cooked dal and kyatweel sada roti for us. And God, Wakenham food tasted so nice. Unfortunately, Chacha died, Pandit Dhaniram died, and recently, a year ago, Chachi died. It's not yet a year, but because I'm going away, she said, Bhai Satish, you're the one who has to do this, or else I wouldn't be satisfied. And so I asked her, after many years I'm seeing her, and she came all the days of the jug, and she's here today with her lovely daughter. Do you have a second daughter here? Vivika? Vidika, come baby, come. Vidika, come. Oh, you're doing the filming? You're doing the filming? Okay, stay right there. Aaj suno, today I, Babita, and my daughter, we're singing a song that records the pain that goes with loss and separation. Do dukhiya re panchi bichre ja rahe. Aaj suno hum geet vidaka ga rahe. My mommy and my daddy lived with us in Wakenham for many years. And then daddy flew away like a bird. And then mommy flew away last year. Om ye yudhyante pradhaneshu shuraso ye Yeva sahasra dakshina tanschideva pigachata swa Om vayuranilam amritam adhedam
Bhasmantam shari.
Our mom and dad's body have dissolved, but their souls are still alive. Both of you come in front and stand in front of the fire and clasp your palms. Come in front. Face this way. Loot kar mera jahan chhup gaye ho tum kahan. You took our happiness away, Mom. I couldn't come to see when you were cremated. Where have you gone in hiding, Mother? We don't know where you are. Where you are, Mommy and Daddy? Where are you? आए तुम न जाने किस जहां देखो There are many mothers here, Babita. I know you. Let me tell you why she's emotional. She couldn't get to go. And I can't tell you the circumstances. It might lay bare sibling rivalry, but along those lines. Couldn't go see her mom. She never knew. Look, there are many mothers here. Babita, don't cry, baby. There are 2 mothers here. I'm going to ask you to come off stage. Look, they're right over there. There are many more, but I can't give you more mothers. Aliyah, Vidika, take a look. There are 2 mothers against the wall, one this side and one this side. Let your mom see her mom and the two of them and touch their feet. I'll wait for you. Go. जाने चले जाते हैं कहाँ
दुनिया से जाने वाले जाने चले जाते
Take them, man.
कैसे ढूंढे
Jamie, mom, and Usha's mom.
नहीं कदमों से भी निशान
Touch her feet.
दुनिया से जाने वाले जाने चले जाते हैं कहाँ
है वो जाने है वो कौन नगरिया आए जाए खत न खबरिया
आए जब जब उनकी यादें आए होठों से फरियादें जाके फिर ना आने वाले जाने
Dr. Nicole, get ready.
दुनिया से जाने वाले जाने चले जाते हैं कहाँ कैसे ढूंढे कोई उन
Bye, Krishan.
नहीं कदमों से भी निशान दुनिया से जाने वाले जाने चले जाते हैं
Hi, Krishan. The name Maharshi is misspelled. That word would have to be redone. People mock at us. That's Ashok. Bye, Ashok ji. Hi, Ashok. Here I am. Namaste. Come for a minute, please. How are you? Thank you so much for what you've done. That name is misspelled. The top of the first word. The A, the R, and the N.
We have to make a correction.
Please, if you can.
Not today.
Not today. Of course. Okay, we apologize. Our name is a bit misspelled, but don't criticize us. We will have it corrected and reinstalled. That's by Ashok Ramsaran, who has worked hard for this, along with Dr. Nicole, for this co-naming. Om, please be seated. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha. Tatsaviturvarenyam.
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
Swaha.
स्वाहा
Om Bhur Bhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam. Bhargo
देवस्य धीमहि
Dhiyo yo naha.
प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
Om Bhur Bhuvah
स्वाहा
Tatsaviturvarenyam. Bhargo
देवस्य धीमहि
Dhiyo yo naha. Prachodayat.
स्वाहा अथ
Om Swashtakritahuti
अथ मोहन भोग आहूयते
Okay, Aditya, take this mic and give it to that Mataji in blue. She will chant Yadasya Karmano for us. Pandit and Raji.
ॐ यरस्य कर्मणोत्यारीरेचम् यद्वान्यो न मिहाकरम् अग्निष्टश्विष्टकृद्विर्यात् सर्वं श्विष्टं सुहुतं करोतु मे अग्नये श्विष्टकृते सुहुतहुते सर्वप्रायश्चित्ताहुतीनां कामानां समर्धयत्रे
कामान्
समर्धय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये श्विष्टकृते इदं नमः
Shiv, can you come here for a minute? Thank you. Mahanta, can you come here for a minute? Thank you. Shiv Samesh is not here, which is sad, but that's okay. And Shiv and you and Bhai Lakshmi that, and to an extent Jamie, can you go up on stage and give Shiv the ghee container and give Mahanta the samagri container. We must never be oblivious of who did what for what. We must remember the nights, 12 o'clock, in the midnight, 1 o'clock, when this place was I wouldn't like, it was a dance hall, put it that way. And I didn't agree to buy this place. I did not agree. But because we didn't have the money and we needed a place, and they kind of wrung my hands and said, let's buy it. And we got it a little bit on the cheap side. And we bought the place. When you were coming in, you had to watch how your curtain would touch the wall. It would get blackened. But the thing is, they tell me, don't worry. They told me, don't worry. And in no time, this place was converted into what you see now. Oh, they stripped it up and bottom and side, and they filled about 20 dumpsters. And then Dr. Surendra called a painter to his house in Haryana, Rohtak, and had these pictures painted. And this one came and gave the ceiling, and this one came. I don't know what you call this thing on the side. What do you call this on the side? What do you call this brown thing on the side? Huh? Whatever it is, this one they gave this one, and this one gave this, and this one gave this, and the building was put together. We must not be oblivious, and we must not be ungrateful, and we must not forget. You forget the past, you're bound to commit errors for the future. And so today, he's listening, Samesh is listening. We thank Bhai Samesh for leading a team of which Shiv was an integral part, and Munesh and Dinesh and who? Adesh. Which Dave? Who Dave? This Dave downstairs? He was here? Where? Dave was here too? Yes, Dave was here. Jamie bought pizza. Pauline. Jamie, can you come up and join them at least? Please come, Jamie. We know you look pretty with your haircut and all of that. Come. Come, Jamie, come. When we see Jamie, we are very happy. You work? Come up here. One day she made cook-up. Mataji makes the cook-up. take samagari from Mahanta. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadram Tanna Asuva Swaha Om Agnenaya Supatharaya Yasma
Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwa
Yuyodhyasmat
Juhurarname
Bhuyishtante
Namoktim Vidhema Swaha.
I wish to call this last set Krishan, Renuka, and Vijay. In the pandemic times, stay right there, Shiv, don't go away. In the pandemic times, stay right there, all three of you. In the pandemic times, I handed over day-to-day management of this building into their hands. And I want you to know, Shiv, they have done a very good job. And I thank them. I sincerely thank them. I'm going away now. Our honored president of the Arya Pratinidhi Sabha, there's a big team, but these three are the principal ones in managing the day-to-day affairs. Mahanta, when they are done, I would like you to hug Vijay and hug Didi Renuka, and Shiv, I would like you to hug Bhai Krishan in love, understanding, and tolerance. Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatagre Which is Krishan?
Patirekasi Saradhara Prithivim Vyavutema
Kasmai
Devaya Havisha Vidhema Swaha.
and Shiv, please hug Bhai Krishan. Oh, here is Bhai Krishan. Bhai Krishan, make an offering and hug Shiv. And say, we are all brothers. We are all children of Rishi Dayananda. Namaste. Namaste. And we, thank you. Swaha. Swaha. Bhai Krishano, go and hug Shiv. Thank you. Give them a big round of applause. Take a picture. They're not such handsome and pretty people, but we will still get a decent picture with my S22 Ultra. Where's my S22 Ultra? Very nice. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Sorry, I'm taking up time now in the special ceremony for which we are here. We have another 5 minutes. Am I right, Dr. Nicole? We have 5 minutes? 1 minute. No. That's the official clock. Right, Shiv? Isn't that the official clock of the Gurukul? According to that clock, we got 5 minutes. No, namaste, Shivi. We were bringing him. They tried to bring Bhai Lakshmidat, but he has reached a point where he can't walk anymore. He can't walk anymore. I would have liked to do a few more courtesies, but we don't have the time. Do forgive me. Oh, where are we, Amrita? Huh? Prajapat. Om Prajapataye Swaha. Idam Prajapataye Idam Namama. Stand all of you for the final offerings. The Gurukul 19th anniversary Yajna Havan is now coming to an end. Ajay, go up on stage and take some nice pictures for, and Sir Jivo, take some nice pictures from the stage. We would need to post them on Facebook and WhatsApp. I really like the turnout that came out today. Thank you all very, very much. I see Bhai Haq came in. Bhai Haq ji, I say Namaste Bhai Haq. Assalam. Namaste Bhai. Bhai, and I told Bhai, of course I said thank you to Bhai Derek. Take some nice pictures. Sir Jivo, where are you? Yes, go ahead. Nice pictures. Sanjeev, take some nice pictures. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. And Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Children on stage. Om. All of you children, go up quickly. Photo up, look nice, look handsome, look pretty. Your parents may not be handsome and pretty, but you all are. You all are the prettiest children I've ever seen. And handsomest children. Oh, open up your palms, open up your palms. Bhai Ashokji, look at our children. Bhai Hakji, look at our children. They're the ones who will inherit that street that you have helped to co-name. Bhai Hakji, thank you for all that you've done. Gentlemen, thank you all for coming. Queensborough President, what's his name? Mr. Donovan, sir, thank you so much for coming. Namaste. Namaste. And the other gentleman, sorry? His assistant, okay. Come, children do the best. Audience, follow the kids. Om Tanu Pa
Agneyasi Tano Me Pahi. Om Ayurda Agneyasi Ayur Me Dehi. Om Varchoda Agneyasi Varcho Me Dehi. Om Agneyan Me Tanva Unam Tanva Aprina. Om Medha Me Deva Savita Adadhatu. Om Medha Me Devi Saraswati Adadhatu. Om Medha Me Ashwina Deva Vadhata Pushkarasrajao. Om Vachama Apyayatam. Om Pranashama Apyayatam. Om Chakshushama Apyayatam. Om Shrotam Shama
यशोबलं श्याम आप्यायताम्
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
अभिषुणः सखीना अविता चरित्रेणा शतं भवास्युतये शतं भवास्युतये शतं भवास्युतये इति अग्निहोत्रम् इति अग्निहोत्रम् इति अग्निहोत्रम्
Kaviraj played this. Gurukul sikha raha hai. Today is the anniversary of the Gurukul. One line. Gurukul sikha raha hai.
सुख शांति प्राप्त करना गुरु को सिखा रहा है
Guru ko sikha. Clap palms, all of us. Guru ko sikha raha hai. Sukh shanti प्राप्त करना गुरु को सिखा रहा है गुरु को सिखा रहा है गुरु को सिखा Children, graciously come off stage. All the musicians come off stage, please, graciously. Dr. Nicole, I'm now handing the mic over to you exactly at 11 o'clock as we so decided. Don, Om Swasti Pantamanucharema, Surya Chandramasaviva, Punardadata Dhanata, Janata Sangame, Om Swasti, Om Swasti, Om
स्वस्ति
Sharmil, take the thali and give it to Bahin Vijay. Yes. Puja, the Bahin Jilo and Bahin Indo. Take your baskets. Pujani, play a kavita. Sing for us, Usha. Pujani. Gorang. Take, in fact, you have more baskets. Bahin Indo. 4 baskets this time. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Pujani. Please give a little donation to the Gurukul. Hey, Bhava.
जवल कीजिए छोड़ देवे
2 in the front and 2 in the back.
मानसिक बल दीजिए
2 in the front and 2 in the back. Please give liberally.
सत्य को धारण करे
हर्ष में हो
मग्न सारे शोक सागर से परे
हाथ जोड़
झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए छोड़ देवे कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए प्रभु मानसिक बल दीजिए प्रभु मानसिक
बल Please give liberally. It's the birthday of the Gurukul. Give whatever you can. All of this goes, we're bringing in a new HVAC system. The system is now working, and soon it's going to be winter and we'll need heat. Whatever is being collected. Sunita is doing a concert specially for this, and she will bring tickets in a moment for you to help us. We need a new HVAC system. Help us, help us, help us, help us. That being said, I hand the mic over now to Dr. Nicole, and I had no part to play in organizing this. I was just telling Dr. Vish, I had no part to do in organizing this, so I'll have to now stay quiet. I'm going to go sit all the way at the back and have her. Again, I'm bringing it to the attention of Bhai Ashok Ram Saranji that our nameplate for the street is a little bit misspelled, and if he can kindly help us to get it corrected and have a new one installed. That being said, go back to you now, Dr. Nico.
Thank you, Dr. Satish. Happy 19th anniversary to the Gurukul. Happy 69th, 70th anniversary to Dr. Satish, and happy birthday. Thank you, Pandits. You all did a great job. Thank you, members. Let me first address the elephant in the room. Yes, Rashi. I know the A is not supposed to be there. The lovely young lady wanted to make sure we had the sign for our photographs. It will be fixed tomorrow by the DOT. Guaranteed. Namaste, honored guests, distinguished members of the political arena, our loyal supporters, members, children, and to our online audience across the globe. On behalf of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula Way Co-Naming Committee and the Gurukula's Executive Director, Dr. Satish Prakash, we are honored that you have accepted our invitation to join us on this momentous day. With this said, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our Master of Ceremony, Deacon Oswald Derek Durgana. Deacon Durgana is currently an ordained elder. You guys don't have to feel shy to clap. You can clap. We have some really distinguished members in our audience today, including all of you. And you all look fabulous. Well done. Kishtis and Angochas. You all make me very happy. Deacon Durgana is currently an ordained elder and a deacon and a lay pastor at the Community Presbyterian Church of Deer Park, Long Island. Deacon Durgana was brought up in a home that recognized and respected all cultures and religions without any bias and participated in many interfaith programs. Deacon was one of the many numerous fiscal contributors and technical contributors responsible for converting this humble building we are all seated in back in 2003. This building today is known as an educational, cultural center and temple, placed at the helm with the motto, lessening human suffering, educating human minds. It gives me great pleasure and a round of applause as I welcome up Deacon Durgana.
Well, thank you, Pandit Nicole Bisesar, for that incredible introduction. It's always a pleasure to be here. It gives, I always feel elated and so spiritually filled every time I come into this church. And I am indeed honored today to be asked to be the Master of Ceremony for this historical program. And I thank the executives of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula for that honor. Now, we are going to be a little brief, right, Pandit Nicole? Because we have very limited time. But I really want to congratulate, especially Pandit Satish and the entire congregation here on the anniversary of this incredible institution. And also, a happy birthday to Pandit Satish, but we'll get back to that. Now, to start today's ceremony, we will be led in an opening prayer by the Pandits of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula of New York.
Testing. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadram Tanna Asuva Yad Bhadram Tanna Asuva Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you for that. The national anthem of the United States of America will now be sung by Neil and Nolan Sukra. The flag of the United States will be raised when we go outside for the ceremonial unveiling of the street sign. So we'll have the singing of the national anthem now. Yes, I think we should have some light. Yeah, that's much better.
Everybody has a copy of the program.
Okay, great. Yes, and this is great. The light is better.
Everyone please rise. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for that wonderful rendition of the national anthem. Now, in honor of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula Way street co-naming, the Om Kajanda Bhajan will now be sung by Pandita Amrita Singh. Now, the Om flag will be hoisted with the American flag when we do go outside for the unveiling. Amrita?
Yaha Om Kaj. यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, सोने वालों जाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो, यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, सोने वालों जाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो। लेकर उगती रवि की लाली, लेकर उगती यह झंडा लहराया बाका, यह झंडा लहराया बाका, हिंसा पाखंड विद्या से, हिंसा पाखंड विद्या से, कह दो अब तुम भाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो, यह ओम का झंडा आता है, यह ओम का झंडा आता है, सोने वालों जाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो.
You may be seated. And thank you again, Pandita Amrita Singh, for that beautiful, inspiring bhajan. And even if you didn't understand the word, the music must have touched your hearts. And now, His Excellency Dr. Irfan Ali, the President of the Republic of Guyana, sends his regrets that he's unable to attend the ceremony here today, but sends his message to us, which will be presented by Dr. Tara Singh.
Thank you very much. Before I read his short message, I want to say namaste, assalamu alaikum, and greetings to everyone. Also, we welcome the political leaders and community leaders as well. I want to take this opportunity in congratulating the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula. This has been the premier Indo-Caribbean religious organization that spread the word of Hinduism across all boundaries of race, religion, culture, etc. And they have been leading. As a matter of fact, the spiritual leader of this mandir has written several books, over 10 books on religion, highly philosophical. So great credit. I want to thank him personally on behalf of this community for the tremendous religious and cultural work that he's doing, and also in other areas as well. So congratulations, this is an important event. I now read, the president, as you know, is in Florida, and he's traveling to New York today sometime, and he has a function to interpret. Just bear with me a second, let me get his message. Yeah. My dear Guruji, greetings. Here is my message for the street naming, co-naming today. Guruji Satish Prakash, members of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula, political leaders, community leaders, and brothers and sisters all. It gives me great pleasure to recognize the tremendous cultural, humanitarian, and educational work of Dr. Satish Prakash and the Gurukula. It is also a fitting tribute to the Gurukula that its exceptional contribution is duly recognized by the City of New York in the co-naming of a street in the Gurukula's honor. This is just one aspect of Dr. Satish, his legacy, also his Gurukula. I also commend him for the construction of a splendid Gurukula in Iflot, West Coast, Demerara, Guyana. Congratulations, Guruji and members of the Gurukula, and please continue to walk on this noble track. God bless you. Thank you, Dr. Irfan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Thank you.
Thank you. I would now like to invite singer Bahen Savika Bihari to sing the bhajan, Ishwar Me Dhayan Dharna. Oh. Okay, I cancel that. Okay. Let me see. Okay. The Maharshi Dayananda Saraswati tribute by the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula New York Drama Group will be presented now.
Namaste, everyone. Maharishi Dayananda Gurukula in New York City. A brief history. Introduction. Since the late 1960s and early 1970s, Indians from Guyana, South America, started emigrating in increasingly large numbers to the United States and Canada. This was principally because a national economy was poorly managed by an oppressive government in Guyana. With the coming of Indians to North America, Hinduism as a religion and culture also came, and forming an integral part of Hinduism was the Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj has been present in Guyana, Suriname, and Trinidad for more than 100 years in the form of camps, seminars, youth and women's groups, teaching, preaching sessions, rituals, sacraments, and festivals. All these activities were and are still housed in either individual Arya homes or in Arya temples.
The establishment of the Gurukula, the first Arya Samaj temple organizations in New York City, were established in the 70s. In the course of time, there were 4 major Arya Samaj temples in New York City: Arya Samaj USA, Arya Spiritual Center, Arya Samaj New York, and Arya Samaj Bronx. In 2003, there was a 4th such organization that was established, and it was called Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula, North America Incorporation. Dr. Satish Prakash founded the Gurukula, and in this task, he was vigorously supported by a group of some dedicated Arya individuals that included Samesh, Shiv, Adesh, Lakshmidat, Krishan Narayan, Renuka Jurakan, Suresh Singh, Amarnath, and others. The Gurukula operated initially from within a basement environment until a huge building was acquired in late 2002 at 9337 150th Street, Jamaica, Queens, New York, 11435. With best wishes and tremendous manual and fiscal help coming from a host of individuals, the building, initially an entertainment club, was renovated to operate as a Vedic educational and cultural center. With much fanfare and with ritual chants and songs, the Gurukula Center was finally declared open on September 19, 2003, the actual 50th birthday of the founder Acharya, Dr. Satish Prakash.
A Gurukul is traditionally a Sanskrit educational and cultural center. The charter of Maharishi Dayananda Gurukula in New York commissions its members to teach and render assistance to mankind in accordance with the principles of Arya Samaj and its founder, Rishi Dayananda Saraswati. While the motto of the Arya Samaj is making all mankind noble, the motto of the Gurukul is lessening human suffering, educating human minds. In pursuit of these mottos, we at the New York Gurukul, 1, manage multiple online and in-person language and literature classes. 2, conduct Sunday morning spiritual sessions to elevate the consciousness of fellow worshipers. 3. Mold the minds of youngsters through annual camps, seminars, and workshops. 4. Write, publish, and distribute books containing moral instructions. 5. Provide food and drinks to those in need. And 6. Engage in humanitarian work through our Guyana and India branches by distributing money, clothes, and food to the disadvantaged.
The need to immortalize the Rishi's name. During his lifetime in India, the founder of the Arya Samaj, Rishi Dayananda Gurukula, had established similar Gurukul schools and an all-India charitable organization with headquarters in Ajmer, Rajasthan, India. We seek to emulate the work of the Rishi through our New York and Guyana Gurukuls, and we have had admirable success so far. It is principally for this reason that we seek to co-name a section of 94th Avenue in Jamaica, Queens, New York, adjacent to our temple, as the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula Way. This would be one of the many ways through which we immortalize his name in New York City, the financial capital city of the world. Thank you and namaste.
And now, I would like to invite singer Behen Savika Bihari to sing the bhajan Ishme Dhayan Dharna. Now, for those of you that have an Atma Geet, it's located on page 85 of the Atma Geet. Thank you.
ईश्वर में ध्यान धरना गुरुकुल सिखा रहा है सुख शांति पाठ करना गुरुकुल सिखा रहा है गुरुकुल सिखा रहा श्रुति और दर्शनों की विज्ञान वाटिका में आनंद से विचरना गुरुकुल सिखा रहा है गुरुकुल सिखा रहा
Thank you, Behen Savika. And now, the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula President, Krishan Narain, will now recognize all the organizations that have supported our street co-naming.
Thank you very much. Namaste all. Good evening. First of all, the borough president, I knew him when he was a city councilman. And I reminded him he was instrumental. All of you remember how that street was bumpy? He was the one that got it graded. Thank you. And now he's the Queensborough president. We'll ask him for more things. Thank you. Now, you know, it was very tedious work to get this accomplished. Myself and Dr. Nicole spent many, many hours doing this, and we've accomplished it. There's several organizations we want to give thanks to, and they are the Indian Diaspora Council International,
Interfaith Council for Community Development, Arya Spiritual Center, Arya Samaj USA, Bronx Arya Samaj Mandir, United Arya Samaj Federation. That's the organization that represents all the Samaj in Tri-State. Arya Pratinidhi Sabha, that's a parent organization in North America. The president is here, Bhai Bunesh Koshla. New Jersey Vedic Society, and the Vishnu Mandir, which is a Sanatan Mandir in the Bronx. Thanks. They all were very gracious in supporting us in the co-naming. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I was going to ask for a round of applause. The Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula Secretary and Pandita, Dr. Nicole Bisesar, will now recognize all the businesses that supported the street co-naming.
Namaste. In alphabetical order, the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukul appreciates these businesses: Admiral Construction LLC, Al Medina Halal Poultry, B Auto Body, Barry Fishburne Company Inc., Davriel Enterprise Inc., Dress for Less, Jackpot Savings, Jai Chan Jewelers, JPNC Home Improvement LLC, Little Guyana Pharmacy and Cafe, Little Guyana Bake Shop Inc., Liberty Auto Parts, Liberty Ashes Inc., MC Care Physical Therapy PC, One Stop Concept Auto, Omega Scaffolding Supply, Pods Moving and Storage, PTM Management, Queens Ready Mix INC, Rishi Video, Sangha Optical, Six Stars Auto Sales Inc., Task of Paradise Inc., Trinity Mason Supply Inc., and Zabiha Aziz Halal. Thank you very much.
And now I would like to invite the Honorable Donovan Richards to join me here. As Queensborough President, Donovan is leading the efforts to revitalize our great borough and make it one which works for all of its residents and workers. He has been a steadfast advocate for criminal justice reform and a fighter for affordable housing. Now, can I just... Okay. The Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula now presents this award to the Honorable Donovan Richards, our Queensborough President, in recognition of outstanding community service and with gratitude for championing the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula way. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Wow. Well, thank you, and what a great morning. What a way to start my morning, first of all, here. Namaste. All right. And I first, of course, want to pay homage and thank our councilwoman for getting the street renamed. Let's give it up for Natasha Williams, a real leader in Queens and a rising star. And of course, I have to acknowledge the 19th anniversary of DMG. And of course, the 69th birthday of the founder, Dr. Satish. So thank you, 69. Whoa, you look 25. What's your secret? We're gonna party today. But it's truly an honor to be here on a day like this when we can honor the legacy and commitment of this community. And you know, when you think about street renamings, and I talked about this yesterday, you know, no matter what happens, a storm could come and knock the sign off, and that has to be replaced. So I want to thank once again Natasha for doing this. It is truly important that we honor the legacy of our communities, that we see our names on these street signs. You ever go down blocks and see names on street signs, and some of those folks, anyway, I won't say anything bad about people, don't necessarily belong. But when we can put individuals or institutions on street renames, on street signs across our borough. It is so important, especially when you look at what's going on today. You look at what's happening down in Texas, how, you know, they are sending migrants straight into our city, one-way ticket with no information, no resources. So it's so important that we honor our immigrant communities, because guess what? This country was built by us. And I am proud to be the son of a Jamaican immigrant who migrated here over 40 years ago, who became a United States citizen 2 years ago. And I often joke, the first election he was able to vote in was mine. And I've asked if he voted for me, but the jury's still out. I'm asking the state attorney general to look into that. But it is wonderful to see so many of our Guyanese community members out today for this street renaming in honor of this outstanding center of Hindu culture and vibrancy for this neighborhood. I want to thank my brother Ashok, who's really been on the front lines making sure that our communities can not just have taxation, but representation across the board. And our Guyanese community plays such an intricate role. First of all, I love the good food. We got food after this, Pandit? All right, got it. But not only in... oh, really? All right, well, I'm on keto, so I got to be good. Ooh. But in all seriousness, your community has excelled in business and engineering, medicine, education, and law. And I spoke about this yesterday. One of the reasons we have the COVID-19 vaccine is because we had a scientist of Guyanese heritage who helped to create that. So we are all safer, and our country's bouncing back because of this community. As you continue to grow, I want you to know that you have an ally in me. Of course, I have my Guyanese brother on staff, Muhammad Haq, who helps to make sure that I have my pulse on the ground of everything that's happening across our borough. And I just want you to know that I cherish this community, that our diversity in Queens County is our strength. I'll be hosting the president of Columbia today at Borough Hall this evening, and that's what's unique about Queens. 190 countries represented here, over 350 languages and dialects. And of course, the Guyanese community plays such a major role in making us who we are. We'll be holding a Diwali celebration on October 19th at 6 p.m. So I urge you all to attend. It'll be in Richmond Hill. And it should be a beautiful and uplifting celebration of the Festival of Lights. So I want to congratulate you and hope you have a great Diwali celebration this year. With that being said, may God bless you all. And most importantly, the next generation here gets to see their community represented here. You don't have to be ashamed of who you are. Be proud of who you are, because people fought for us to be here. God bless you all. Thank you for having me. Congratulations.
I would now ask Behen Sati to come up and introduce to us our next speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek G. And thank you, President Donovan. I voted for you. And I hope you take care of our community at all times when we ask you. I know you do, and Mr. Hack has always been great in putting out those programs for us. And Ashok Ramsaran too, thank you. And today it's a great pleasure to be here. Guruji, Dr. Satish, Pandit, Panditas, our distinguished guests. I know all of you by face. And devotees all. Today I have the great pleasure of introducing the president of the Arya Sabha. All of you are familiar with the Arya Sabha, which is the Arya Samaj organization representing the whole of North America, Canada, and USA. And he hailed from Michigan. His father is very known to us, Girish G. His name will always resonate in our minds because he came year after year while he was well. Today we are proud to have Bunesh Koshla, the president of Arya Sabha. Please welcome, our pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Behen Satiji, for such a warm welcome. Honorable Dr. Tara Singh Ji, Honorable Borough President Richard, Councilwoman Lady Williams, Mr. Huck, Mr. Ashok, Brother Deacon Durgana, Guruji, Dr. Satish Prakash Ji, Reverend Pandits of the Gurukul, and my Arya brothers and sisters, namaste to you all. First of all, I thank you all for giving me an invitation and inviting me to this such an historical moment in our community. I was in New Delhi about a month ago when I received the call of the rescheduling, and Bhai Krishnan called me and he said, the date has been rescheduled. I said, no worries, since you've called me, I'll make sure I'm there, and I'm very happy and honored to be amongst you all. It is indeed a greater honor to be present here representing the Arya Pratni Sabha America this morning. On behalf of Arya brothers and sisters across entire North America, I bring my heartiest congratulations for the 19th anniversary of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula, and coincidentally, the birthday of the founder of this great Gurukul, Dr. Satish Prakash Ji himself. Dr. Satish Prakash Ji, all of us with much benevolence refer to him as Guruji. For those who you don't know, Guru is the teacher. And that is the role Dr. Satish Prakash Ji, Guruji, plays in our community. This co-naming of this street, this very street where the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula is situated, under the leadership of our Guruji, serves as a pathway to spiritual upliftment, spreading the teachings and the message of the Holy Vedas, the eternal and most ancient knowledge revealed to the rishis at the very beginning of this creation. During the vision, in interest of time, I'll skip a couple things I wanted to say. But on behalf of Arya Pratni Sabha, the network of Vedic organizations and Arya Samaj across North America, I congratulate you all on this auspicious day. I feel this is not an ordinary moment. This is a very, very historic moment. It is a recognition of our culture, our dharma, the virtues, values passed on by the generation, tried and tested through time. This ancient value system reminds us to be Manurbhav, be human. It teaches us to remember that we've been granted this human life that is the most superior life being. We are born here with a purpose. We're born to perform karma, virtuous and noble deeds. May we look at each other always with friendly eyes. And speaking of friendly eyes, on behalf of Arya Pratni Sabha, again, I come here for unity of Arya Samaj, for friendship among all Arya brothers and sisters. Above all, this day represents the greatest homage to the Renaissance Rishi, Maharshi Swami Dayananda Ji. Having a street co-named in New York City in the name of Maharshi Swaminathan leaves a permanent impression for generations to come. Not only does it give us pride today, but it gives an opportunity of wonder for a young boy or a young girl passing these corners, passing this intersection, and looking up and asking their parent or themselves, who was Maharshi Dayananda, or what is a Gurukula? That man, the Renaissance Rishi, who started a movement to bring us all back to the Vedas, this Rishi, under the British rule, was the first one to call for the independence by the word Swaraj, an independent India. The rishi who at the age of 50 established our beloved Arya Samaj. It is my sincere hope that this inquisitiveness stays alive in generations to come, and more importantly, as Aryas, we keep this culture and education system alive. It is my confidence that as long as we stay united and support organizations such as the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula here in New York, and proudly soon to be in Guyana, we shall be successful in our endeavors to keeping the Vedic Jyoti alive. We must, however, remember very clearly that Maharishi taught us to not pray the chitra, the picture. Let us pray the charitra. Let us imbibe those qualities, that value system in our own character. It is in closing, may I all request you to please humbly join Arya Sabha America along with the various organizations on the 32nd Arya Mahasammelan, scheduled to be from September 26th to October 2nd. This year, again, we will be virtual. I request you all to please register yourselves. Bahan Sati, Bahan Devi will have the information. Dr. Satish Prakash would be one of the he's humbly accepted to be one of the keynotes on Sunday morning, even though he was traveling. So I request you to please join us in uniting with all the other areas across North America. Again, on behalf of Sabha, I congratulate you all. I congratulate Dr. Satish, and I thank you for giving me a few moments to talk in between you. If you would, please repeat after me, Maharshi Swami Dayananda Ki. Namaste, and thank you all.
Thank you, sir. And now we would like to ask Ashok Kumar Ramsaran, President of the Indian Diaspora Council and Chair of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula Way Committee. Thank you, sir.
Good morning.
Working with various regional and international organizations spanning many years, Ramsaran actively engages in a series of regional and global initiatives to engage, embrace, and enhance the global Indian diaspora. The Indian diaspora share a common history and heritage on inter-ethnic relations, education, economic engagement, and issues of concern. To link this diverse community, Ramsaran strengthens the bonds and explores the benefits of collaboration. The Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula presents this award to Ashok Kumar Ramsaran, President of the Indian Diaspora Council and Chair of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula Way Committee, in recognition of outstanding community service and gratitude for championing the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukul Way.
Mr. MC, good morning. You know, that took away a few minutes of my time. But seriously, happy anniversary, 19th anniversary. Happy birthday, Dr. Satish. Thank you, sir. May God bless you and keep you healthy and strong to continue leading this institution. Today we are honoring the tremendous community service of Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula. an outstanding religious and cultural institution serving the needs of so many people, young and not so young. Over the years, and recognized internationally for its enormous contributions and positive impact towards the betterment of people and the vitality of communities everywhere. This celebration brings enormous pride and joy to the founders, the board members, the staff, and all those who know of this institution. I'm privileged to have been requested to lead a well-organized committee to apply for this street co-naming and work through the long and tedious process to a successful achievement, which is today, which we are witnessing. And it's historic. Thanks to my team members, Sri Krishna Narayan, Pandita Dr. Nicole Bisasar, Renuka Jurakan, Patricia Langford, as well as my coordination with Dr. Don Paul Narayan, President of Trimurti Bhavan, and Naro Bali of the Arya Center, New York, Spiritual Center of New York. Their individual and collective zeal, enthusiasm, and focus enabled me to coordinate their efforts to get this done. It was a long process, but certainly worth the effort. In the process, I feel blessed to have made some wonderful friends from the Gurukula, which I came here several years ago just to attend a wedding, but now I've become a friend of this place. Thank you. I'm especially grateful to City Council member Natasha Williams. And it's Natasha Williams, who believed in this from the outset and championed the application through all the City Council hearings, the testimonies, and all the processes for it to finally become law. Her hardworking staff have been supportive, as I said yesterday at another unveiling, Ashley, Rasha, Kathleen, Everton, and Marie. Their regular updates and follow-ups make you look good and get things done. It's a day of celebration and reflection. My very best wishes to Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula, its board and executive, for continuing the vision and aspirations of this institution and service to people. In conclusion, I am thankful for the recognition. I'm pleased to present this 142-page dossier, which are able to. It's a complete compilation of all the documents used during this application process, the submittals, the meeting notes, the correspondence, and all the letters of support. You can flip through the pages and just testimonies and approval. This dossier consists of very valuable information for historic purposes and is a keepsake for the Gurukula and its history, its library. I request Mr. Krishna Narayan to receive this volume.
Now, thank you. And let's look out for that, the publishing date of that book.
I'll need to give you copyright.
Okay. Sorry, my pages got mixed up a little here. Good, thank you. I now invite the Honorable Natasha Williams, New York City Council member, of Council District 27 to join us. Natasha. Natasha is a community leader, a social justice advocate, and a political organizer committed to affecting real change in her community. Creating new economic opportunities, youth development, housing, and protecting our seniors are her top priorities. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, Natasha took action to ensure the most vulnerable populations in her district had the resources they needed to stay safe and healthy. Natasha also created an online platform of resources to address the immediate needs of residents in the Southeast Queens area. The Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula presents this award to the Honorable Natasha Williams, New York City Council member of Council District number 27, in recognition of her outstanding community service and with the utmost gratitude for championing the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula way. Thank you.
All right. Is it still morning? Good morning, good afternoon. Namaste. I'm so excited to be back here and also want to congratulate Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula. Thank you. For 19 years, I was just thinking, I'm here with my mom, and my mom worked at Family Court, which is right around the corner, so I spent a lot of time in this area, and I remember when it wasn't here, and I remember when it came, and so I always say as a new council member, I have all of these full circle moments. So walking along this road, this street, seeing this wonderful culture center, and now having the honor and privilege to be a council member of this cultural center, it being located in my district, is definitely full circle moment, and absolutely humbled to be able to represent such an amazing cultural center. So I also want to bring greetings to all the distinguished guests. I know we have a lot of important people here. Some of my constituents are here too. Hi, friends. I want to thank, of course, my big brother, our borough president, Donovan Richards, for really creating a blueprint of what it means to be an amazing elected official. So thank you, borough president, for your support. Yes, he's doing amazing things across the borough. I also see my good friend, district leader here. Hello. Richard David, if you guys don't know, Richard David's here. They're like, who's she talking about? I want to thank the Street Renaming Committee for all your hard work, and Ashok for making it very easy, very easy. Sometimes people come, they want a street rename, they give me nothing. And so Ashok gave me everything, and the committee gave me everything I needed to make this possible. And of course, I want to wish a happy birthday to my friend. When I was here before, he said he's going to find me a husband, so it's my real good friend. A very happy birthday to you. I'm still waiting on my husband, Dr. Satish. So one of the things I appreciate most about Maharshi Dayananda, I can't get the N, Dayananda. And you know, as Ashok said, my name is Natasha, so I don't know why I can't get the extra N. Dayananda Gurukula is what you all teach. And I mentioned this yesterday because we had another street renaming about my affinity to the principles that you all instill, which is to render assistance to mankind in accordance with the principles. And so as a council member, I feel like that is sort of my obligation, to render assistance to the constituents across the city, but especially in the 27th Council District. the motto is lessening human suffering and educating human minds, which is such an integral part of what I hope to do, and of course, an integral part of this cultural center. This cultural center is so important to the community, and you all have done so much to be a partner in the community and provide space for community members to gather, learn, and participate in their heritage and engage with each other. Spaces such as these are essential to teaching people, to welcoming people in, and to really being a beacon in the community. Although you all are worshiping here, because you're doing all of this great work, that energy is spreading out to the larger community. And I'm always say, people don't think of my district and think diversity, but I have to remind people all the time, like, no, we have lots of Indo-Caribbeans, we have Guyanese people, we have Trinidadian people, we have Bengali people. And so that is one of the precious things I hold dear to me, is that this is a very diverse community. And it's important that we continue to help folks understand how diverse our community is. And so I'm excited and honored again. I will be very brief because the most important thing is coming shortly, and I look forward to working with you all as we continue to do the good work in our community. Thank you. I always forget about this other job I have. Okay. I'm going to give out some citations, so I have some stuff to give to you, too, for some very outstanding leaders. And so the first person I want to give a citation to, and I'm going to mess up the name, but you all are going to correct me, Krishna Nareen. Did I say that correctly? Krishan Narain, for his many years of outstanding community service and well-recognized commitment, duty, and scholarly leadership to preserve, promote the teachings of Hinduism and cultural practices amongst the Indo-Caribbean community of Queens, New York. And what did the borough president? And getting the street paved.
To be given a citation. Although I live in Mount Vernon, my heart is in Queens.
Yeah, you need to come back to Queens. We won't hold that against him that he lives in Mount Vernon. Thank you so much for all that you're doing for this great borough. The next person I have the honor and privilege of giving a citation to is Renuka Jurakan. I'm gonna get it together. Just keep correcting me. For her lifelong dedication and commitment to religious community service. That means it's centered on something higher than ourselves, and a well-recognized, influential Aryan female leader, and for preservation of Hinduism and cultural practices amongst the Indo-Caribbean community. And I love to see women leaders, so yay. All right, I think my job here is done. I look forward to talking to you all and hugging you soon.
On behalf of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula, I would like to thank everyone that came out today and our online viewers to witness this historical event. Whenever I enter the doors to this Gurukula, I am greeted with such love and affection and good food. And I'm always filled with that true aura of spirituality more than any place else I know. This Gurukula Center was declared open on September 19, 2003, the birthday of our leader, Pandit Satish. The annual 50th birthday of its founder, Acharya Dr. Satish Prakash. I forgot what I even wrote. The Gurukula has been recognized for its outstanding community and humanitarian activities in New York and Guyana by the President, Attorney General, New York consulate offices, and numerous other organizations and government entities. The charter of the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula in New York commissions its members to teach and render assistance to mankind in accordance with the principles of Arya Samaj and its founder, Rishi Dayananda Saraswati. While the motto of the Arya Samaj is making all mankind noble, the motto of the Gurukula is lessening human suffering, educating human minds. And I really do believe that the outstanding accomplishment of the Gurukula is a direct result of the guidance, leadership, and teachings of our Guruji, Dr. Satish Prakash. I have known Dr. Satish for the past 30 years, I guess since he came to New York. And I have always said, if I ever met a true missionary and spreader of God's holy word here on earth, it is Dr. Satish Prakash. And this program would not And this program would not have been possible if it was not for his dedication and perseverance in his calling. I now invite everyone to please stand. First, to celebrate Pandit Satish's birthday, which is actually tomorrow. Now, is someone going to be singing starting the singing of Happy Birthday? Okay, here we go.
Birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to Guruji. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. And I guess most of you know we're also that Pandit Satish is leaving us as of tomorrow for an extended stay in Guyana to manage the completion of the Gurukula in Haiflat, his native village in Guyana. We do wish him the best journey and all good wishes for his success in the work that lies ahead of him there. The Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula of New York recognizes and presents this award to Dr. Satish Prakash for his outstanding leadership and dedicated service to the New York community and the world at large, spanning over 30 years.
Well, I don't want to lengthen this, but Krishan said, even though he lives in Mount Vernon, his heart is here in Queens. And even though I'm going to Guyana, my heart is here in this Gurukul. I remember when I was saying earlier when Sumesh, Shiv, and others, Mr. Donovan, when we got this building, I don't know if you all remember, there's a history to this building. It was a pub. I don't know what word they used. It was, and lots of gunshot holes in the doors and whatnot. and a team, a very strong. I didn't agree to buy the building, but the two owners had a fight, and the price went down. And given the fact we had little money, they said we have no alternative. And they said not to worry. When, as I said, when we were coming in, we had to be careful how you walked, because the walls were so dirty with alcohol and urine, pardon me. Dirty. But they stripped the walls and even the ceiling, and 20 dumpsters. And they built, and people came and gave, and I'll give this and I'll give that. And in no time, and these pictures were all made in India, and the canvas was mailed and shipped, and we put it all together to coincide with, you see that first picture? He established a similar school in India in 1903, and this one is established in 2003. And I didn't have any money, Mr. Hack will tell you. There was no money to sustain myself. My father had a lot of money, but foreign currency, Mr. Ramsharan will tell you, foreign currency laws in Guyana were very bad. Dr. Tara will tell you. And I had no money. And there were times they stole food from the mess of that institution so that I could eat something. And Dr. Surendra came and said, we didn't know that stealing from one institution would have laid the foundation for another institution. And so we have Maharshi Dayananda, what's the next word? Gurukula. And so I can't start, but even though I'm going, Dr. Tara and I speak practically every day, even though I'm going to Guyana, and I love my village too, and I love that institution, but my heart is here.
One more. Got it. We have one last thing to do before we go outside. We will sing the last closing hymn, and I'm using those words for this diverse audience. We'll just do 2 lines, and then we'll follow by Derek and Dr. Nicole and the council leaders in terms of where we go when for the actual unveiling of the name. But just permit us to, when we're done with these formalities, 2 lines only, because time is going. Only 2 lines. That's a necessity in terms of bringing this ceremony to an end.
Okay. भक्तजनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय
Go greet somebody in the audience and tell them happy Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula Way. Go greet somebody, hug somebody, share your love with somebody, and tell them you love them.
Om Jai Jagadish Om Jai Jagadish Vikar Mitao
शांतिरंतरिक्षं शांति
पृथ्वी रापः रोषधयः वनस्पतयः विश्वे देवाः ब्रह्म सर्वं शान्तिरेव सामा ॐ शान्तिः 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 Raise your two hands, everybody. प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय. Now let me do one thing, Mr. Donovan. Permit me. It's my brother, Dr. Dhanpal's birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Drum and best wishes to. Happy birthday to you. 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 And best wishes to. तेरा आज जन्मदिन तुझको मुबारक हो. तेरा आज जन्मदिन तुझको मुबारक हो. I hand the mic back over to the leaders.
Okay, thank you. We may all be seated now, please.
Om Annapade Anasya Node Anamevasya Shushmaya Prapradataram Tarisha Urjano Dehi Rupare Chatushpare Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Okay, we must follow a specific procedure here. So right now, I will call a group of people, about 6 people, and they will start the procession to the location for the street unveiling. The rest of us will follow. Now, as you get out those doors, I recommend anyone elderly or need any assistance on children can go to the left, this close to where they have to go. The rest of us can go wherever we'd like to. So first, I'd like to call the borough president, the council district member, the Gurukula executive director, the street naming committee chairman, the street naming committee secretary, and the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula vice president to lead the procession to the street for the unveiling of the new sign. Thank you. And thank you all for coming here, and may the good Lord bless us all. Thank you. One quick thing, when the unveiling is finished, everyone is invited to the lower level of the Gurukula for a wonderful lunch. Thank you.
By the way, that's a sign over there.
It was so nice.
Thank you. You too. You too.
I actually used to call you last week.
Oh.
I said I didn't hear from this guy for a while, but then I didn't feel too well.
Okay. Everything okay?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Yeah.
जा गीत लगन के प्रभु से मिलन के अगर सुख पाना है। जा गीत लगन के प्रभु से मिलन के अगर सुख पाना है। If you really want to be happy in life, O mankind, then sing songs of love to God and feel attracted to Him. काहे को करता पाप कर्म तू, जीवन है पल छिन। नेक कर्म मिलाए नरतन, नेक कर्म से मिलाए नरतन, नेकी कर निश दिन। दुख मिटा दे जन जन के तू, तन मन धन से अगर सुख पाना है। Oh man, life is very short. Why do you spend your limited time violating laws? You were awarded this human body only because of your past actions. Keep doing good so that you can have it again, and use your life to help people in pain. ईश्वर तो घट घट का वासी, हरदम उससे डर। भक्ति बिना ये सूनी नगरिया, भक्ति बिना ये सूनी नगरिया, सूनी है ये डगर। कर ले भजन तन मन से प्रभु का बन के अगर सुख पाना है। Fear God and His laws. Yes, fear God and His laws, because He's everywhere present. He constantly watches you. Your life will remain empty without devotion to God. Sing songs to Him with your body and your mind, and feel that you belong to Him.